We're awake. We're awake.
Fuck yeah.
And it's more Resident Evil 4.
I'm up and at them.
I'll just turn that volume down. How are you doing, listeners?
Yeah, good. Ah, it's lovely to hear.
Yes, thank you for answering so loudly so that we could hear you across time.
Say hi to the family for me.
So, we continue our adventure through the evil castle. And here's a bum. Here's a nice bum to look at. And if you were stupid, you might think that we were controlling Ashley at this point. She's got a third hand that grows out from between her tits.
Gun hand. That is a Suda 5-1 game. I've just invented a Suda 5-1 game. It's about a teenage girl who gets fused with something, and it's a hand that holds a pistol with infinite ammo that just comes out of her chest, and it has a gruff voice, and it's called Gun Hand.
It sounds more like a Shinji Mikami game to me.
I think it's got 5-1 Suda elements there.
Well,
he's got that new game coming out, but I haven't really looked at it.
Well, the layman has trouble telling the difference between the two.
Yeah.
Shinji Mikami tends to be a little bit more action movie inspired. Suda 5-1's a bit more surreal. Oh yeah, I guess we got this gun you like so much now.
Fuck yeah. I wouldn't waste that.
Hey. We got pistol ammo at the bum, don't we?
No, I'm not talking about the ammo. I'm talking about the fire that thing drops. I mean, do it if you want, but
I'm pretty
I've always found it quite useful to be able to make fire.
I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a monk around here somewhere. Haha, I remembered that. Gold behind the painting. Classic.
No, my painting gold. There's a fella down there.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A mean fella. Oh, you probably don't have the key for mean fella yet.
Thanks for your editorializing there, Leon. Alright. So, big E3 sort of week.
Oh, yeah.
Anything catch your eye?
I didn't really explore it in, what I'd call amazing depth. I usually just sort of wait for things to filter down to me. Did anything grab you? Like anything sort of yoink? Isn't it your job to pay attention to these things?
I asked first. Is anything filtered down yet?
The Friday the 13th game seems like it could be a lot of fun. Like,
well, you could play pretty much the same thing right now if you play Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, I almost bought that. I was reading some of the reviews. Apparently, you can't get lobbies with friends yet, and I was like, okay, I'll buy that early edition of it once I can have friends. But at the moment, you just got to stand there and wait for people to show up. And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Capture Luis Serra. I have confirmation that Serra has entered the castle. Why he would return during his escape leaves me to question his motives. But we must seize this moment and capture him. We will get the other two Americans after we apprehend Serra. It appears he took some vaccines when he stole our sample. The vaccines we can do without, but we must retrieve the sample, for it is our lifeblood. I feel there is somebody else or some other group involved in this whole affair. If the sample were to get in... Sorry.
You fucked up! Fucked up!
If the sample were to get into the hands of that other entity, the world which we seek to create will not come. We must apprehend her as quickly as possible.
Damn Nazi-Spanish connection.
That Nazi got a bit camp as he went across that document.
Gay Nazis are the scariest, man.
Yes.
They're fucking metal, like... They've got, they're gonna send you to their, weird fucking sodomy Auschwitz where they can do stuff to you and experiment on you.
It's starting to sound like wishful thinking. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we'll be coming back through here and there will be some monks.
Yeah, don't.
So I will...
Make sure you leave the flaming horses on. Okay, you got a key to that door, remember?
Oh, yes. I have trouble remembering this part of the game.
But
it all gets a bit labyrinthine.
It's the back and forth bit of... very familiar to Resident Evil these days.
Yeah, I haven't played this since I had a GameCube.
Well, okay, let's see. The whole idea of, Dead by Dawn on Friday the 13th seems like a kicker to me. If they could make that work... And again, that's all of E3 is if it works or if it's good.
Well, it's just evolved, but with slasher movie themes.
Yeah. It's fucking rad.
It's just, one powerful player against a team of 4 weak players.
I watched some of the gameplay for Friday the 13th.
Yeah, there's some lovely pre-animated kill animations. Aren't there always?
Stomping the back against like a little low like rise that someone was hiding behind. That was quality.
You know what? I am going to go up these stairs again. And tell Ashley to park her big fat bum.
Ah, that's using that noodle.
Big fat bum.
Boom.
Just to reiterate.
I don't know, it's kind of like... Hi.
Hello. Avon calling.
Fucking Avon! Have you tried the Red 9? It's the tits.
What's the best weapon I could be using here?
Well, you gotta get him in the back, remember?
Yes, I know.
So yeah, probably like shotgun... Well, you want to knife the bells and then shotgun the little... You know, his little friend in the back. His back friend.
Okay. What's the reload button?
A, I think.
Yeah, that was it. It's been a while. Time to time, let's press this lever. Oh, bugger!
I'm double Wolverine.
Hey!
What?
That wasn't on.
What were you thinking was going to happen there?
I moved out of the place where I made a noise.
Did you? You like by like an inch. He was running right at you. Now he doesn't know where you are.
Yeah, this is the gimmick of this character. He can't hear, he can't see you, he can only hear you.
His eyes were sewn shut, you see. Ah.
No relation to Strider hear you.
Fucking... I'd maybe heal up, dude. Like, that's because you're in insta-kill like territory.
Fine.
Because you sort of just stood there while the berserker with a normal claws ran at you.
I wasn't standing there, I was backing up, obviously.
Alright, that's a shame. Okay, you'll...
Could just pull the lever and fuck off, couldn't we?
You have to come back through this area a bit, and killing him gives you a treaty.
A treaty? Who with? The Ottoman Empire?
Yeah. They're a pretty good empire to have treaties with.
He's just teasing me now. He's doing his catwalk walk.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I'm
That's
not
using the noodle.
I'm not there. I'm not there.
Ooh.
He didn't even do a charge, I don't think.
No, he probably thought like he just bumped it. Ain't it? Ain't it so annoying? So yeah, I mean, the sum of all E3 discussion, if you weren't there and weren't able to touch it. Oh, holy do!
I didn't actually knock off that much health.
Yeah, the berserker tantrum doesn't really do much. The running slash is brutal though. Don't waste too much time. Anyways, gonna have to see his horrible monster chiropractor.
Anyway, yes. Yes, I saw those Friday the 13th videos. But relevantly, I saw a Resident Evil 7 stuff.
Yeah, I know. Which, from what I've gathered, because I don't have the PS4 at my house, so I didn't download the thingamajig. But it's basically almost identical to that PT thing. But
almost.
Hey, good job, you.
Like PT, but not quite as subtle.
Well, that's Capcom.
PT meets Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but they are definitely leaping on that niche now that Konami have pissed all over it.
Woo! Piss niche! Who doesn't like a good piss niche? It's warm.
Yeah, you milk it, man. I think they're catering it towards
there's
VR.
Herb to the right.
They're catering it towards VR, I think.
Over near the other bell.
Where am I looking?
Other bell. To the left. See, there it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, honestly, after Resident Evil 6, the further away they are from the old thing they were doing, the better.
Well, quite. I bet they were kicking themselves. They didn't think to do that clever thing they did with the logo where they stuck the VII in the middle of the word evil. But they're kicking themselves. They didn't think of doing that with the last one.
Yeah.
But then there was a dearth of intelligence going into that one. Oh, fuck you.
That was amazing.
Oh, hey, it killed the other guy. Because he just walked straight into it.
Yeah,
like a spaz.
He's kind of had enough of life. Quick, get the monks. Give them all my fancy old-fashioned bummy knockers.
I just want to sing a little mining song when I go into the knife routine. Oh, piss. I swear there's supposed to be like a prompt when that happens.
Yeah. Whoa. I think one of the dudes that died dropped ammo, but I suppose we need to not worry about that so much at this point.
What are you up to? Well, that's getting him.
Fucking goddamn full berserker archers. Alright.
Bloody door frame. Don't fuck up.
This is great. Run. Run. Shoot the...
I'm gonna shoot his little leggies.
Huh?
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, Ashley's dead. Well, that was a triumph of failure.
That was fascinating.
Yeah, what the hell was going on there? It took like...
I don't know.
It took like 5...
Mystery, it must have. Who could figure that out?
It took 5 hours to explode.
Yeah, like, I don't think the time is going down during certain points. Like, it's not like...
Why did it say it's there?
I don't know, because screw you. I mean, you did kill Wolverine reasonably efficiently, though. I mean, you can probably do it a little quicker this time.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Backseat. Yeah, I saw him the first time.
Peekaboo! I'll just throw a flame grenade on him while he's chained to the wall.
Don't wanna. Alright. Yeah, you wait there, Ashley, love.
Just watch. How big should the claws for the claw guy be? Really big!
Well, at least they don't go inside his arm.
No, they just vanish.
Doesn't make any logistical sense.
Like, they don't... You know, there's not enough... They haven't retracted anyway, you see? Like... The length of them doesn't match up to where they retract to. Like, look. See? No, there's just more of them.
What an impish little fellow I am. I don't know why he doesn't charge towards the source of the shot.
I think he only does that if you don't get the stagger animation. Because I know you can sort of... If you pop him with the pistol in the back, it'll do more damage. But you don't get the stagger, and then he turns around and basically bum rushes you.
I see.
Why do you suppose they sewed his eyes shut? Like, was that necessary? Because I'm reckoning that guy could be pretty dangerous if he could see.
Maybe it was a failed attempt at laser eye surgery.
Yeah, you don't want to, like... You really don't want to go to ancient castles for old monk laser eye surgery. That's, you know, a lot of bad Yelp reviews, I think.
So they weren't sure what a laser was.
No,
and they looked up Star Trek and said, "Oh, guns, we've got those."
Yeah.
Well, crossbows. So they just crossbowed him in the face a couple of times.
Yeah, well, there's one for each eye. That's how science works.
And they had to chain him up so he wouldn't give them a bad review. And then they put giant claws on his arms as well.
Just to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was like compensation.
Normally he trims hedges. That's his job. Quite fine in the art of blind topiary.
It's like the Mega Man thing, isn't it? All the evil robot masters were supposed to be like household robots before they turned evil. But some of them throw bombs and have giant scythes attached to their heads.
Well, wasn't Cutman topiary? Like, wasn't that his
I guess they must have had some pretty fucking hardcore gardens in Dr. whatever his name was, his house.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, Dr. Wily. He's got amazing shrubs. Loves shrubs.
You've got amazing shrubs.
Okay. Gutsman was like a construction robot.
Well, that's the one that makes sense.
Yeah. Flame Man, I suppose.
Someone's got to light the water heater.
Yeah.
I'll just walk in this way. Come on.
Gabe, if you made a game, what would it be about? From Zelda. I think I've already discussed like that fighting game I wanted to make where the entire plot was just, oh yeah?
Oh yeah.
So that would be my fighting game. I don't know. I mean, I suppose you could just take any sort of short story idea and make an RPG out of it. Download RPG. Ooh, ooh.
Bugger shit. Bug. Oh.
Fucking.
Okay.
Jesus.
That was weird.
All right, now.
Bloody hell.
Okay.
That was not my fault.
That specific instance, no. That you got point blank in his little back goblin, and it didn't do shit.
Maybe my shotgun was clipping into his back goblin.
Probably, yeah. It was probably getting the arm or some bullshit.
Probably loses some health if you don't hit the goblin.
Oh yeah, if you get the blood splatter, you're still hurting him. It just doesn't. No, not quite as much, unfortunately.
This is quite maddening.
Let's wait. Maybe go for one of the bells.
You're a bell.
Gong. Oh, come on.
Ow. Felt that one.
Just a scratch. Just a little kitten kiss. That's all. That's all it is.
See, I don't want to run, because he hears you when you run.
Yeah. Oh, just ring a bell. I'll just get him now. Go, go, go. Yeah, right.
Frickin' finally.
Fucking damn you, back spasm.
What else was there at E3? Oh, well, I guess it was a pretty quiet E3. Everyone's just announcing a couple of games, or in Nintendo's case, game.
Game, yeah.
Not much in the phase of new consoles. Xbox One's just announced 2 lovely new dresses. You can think they can put their new console in.
It's all just like, here, let's get the game that... Let's take the console's hardware that can't quite do 60 frames, 1080p.
Feel free to step in at any time.
Try to make it manage 4K.
Man, I'm gonna save, bitch.
Yeah, that's...
What was that?
That was a butthole coming for you.
Someone made a butthole noise. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll just put my green, red, and yellow pants on. Suppose you can save with active enemies around.
Yeah, that I'm a little bit surprised by. I honestly thought it was going to go, no, you're going to murder a monk, but...
No, that's... Okay, they're not coming.
Maybe deactivated once you left. Yeah. I don't know, maybe do an RPG where you play animals after the apocalypse has happened, and they're all trying to work out where the humans have gone.
Did you see where he went? Did you see where he went?
That guy's gazing at the back of that dude's head, like, he just... That is a love that, like, can't grunt its name in Spanish.
And now
he's heartbroken.
And now never will.
So sad. He's gonna slowly make his... Oh,
you got one shot, buddy, make it count. That wasn't it. Look at that. No zoom.
Ding.
I was about to say no scope, but that's not the thing, is it?
No, because you were looking through the scope. Do you think Nintendo should stop making hardware and become a software licensor and developer? From Ollie from Solly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But they never will.
I don't think they never... like, the NX has got to be it, really. Because, I mean, with the changes Microsoft are making, where it's basically the games are coming out on Xbox One and Windows 10.
The NX might be super, super good.
Well, it has to be, otherwise, why are you doing this? You know, like, the handheld market is being strip mined by mobile games. That was great! That was fucking great!
See how I used confusion tactics?
I've never seen a monk do that in this game.
Leon is such a fucking litterer. See what he does with his clipper strips?
Yeah, just throws them everywhere.
What a litter bug.
Jerk.
It's everyone's responsibility. Oh, hey. Sorry about that. I'll be right with you.
My name's Wendell. I'm not actually vile. Ow!
Lord Sadler can't help you now.
Nah, he ain't here, man.
Nope. Stuff.
Yeah, because really, the only reason to buy a Nintendo console is to play the, 5 games they'll release on it.
Nintendo could just release their old stuff for tablets and other consoles for the rest of time and do all right.
If they bother to put a little teensy bit of extra work into the damn things, like, that's what really bugs me. Like, the Nintendo fucking, Virtual Console is somewhere where I should really be spending an awful lot of money, but I don't, because the things they sell on there are just kind of really basically emulated versions of their games. And why? I can get that, you know, you're not giving me something better.
Oh!
Nice. I don't... The red coats are coming. Alright, now, one of those knives should have slowed that bugger down a wee bit.
Yeah, I thought I could stagger him. Yeah, I know there's someone there, Ashley Love.
This is how you do combat with an escort. Look at her. Ducks, gets out of the way. I mean, you can really only hurt her by throwing a grenade onto her, and, you know, that's your fault.
Yeah.
Don't grenade the escort, that's... Alright, shotguns are not a ranged weapon.
Yeah, I forgot what the reload button was. It wasn't working, and then I realized it was because I was out of ammo for it. So I guess we better chew through some of this pistol
Red
ammo.
9!
Oh, piss.
Shit!
What are you playing at?
But I mean, as a... Yeah, where are they going?
Yeah,
As a,
cluster, bitches. Okay, that didn't work.
Fascinating life choice.
Yeah, you take it. You take one for the team, Ashley Love.
Good job, Ash. You fucking po-faced little creature. You know, Nintendo's consoles are kind of like lackluster and a hassle to get just to play their games. People get them just to play their fucking games. They're a great dev. Kick them.
That'll do it. Nintendo seem to have different ideas as to what they are
Shotgun ammo.
than the rest of the games industry.
Yeah.
They're historically a toy company
Yeah!
and a trading card company.
And a love hotel manufacturer.
Are they?
Oh, they did love hotels for a while.
Well, fun.
Fuck yeah!
Do they do like Mario themed ones?
No, I'm pretty sure this was like slightly pre or just on the cusp of gaming. What a sneaky little run.
Yeah, I was going for the triple suplex.
Classic.
Nice hat, Cobra Commander.
Joe!
Well, the music's still going. Ah, there's one over there.
Yep.
Let's distance it.
Yep. That's using the noodle.
That shield did a lot of good.
Who'd have thought wooden shields wouldn't be great against high-powered rifles?
Anyone else want some?
Alright, you need to explore and get all the pickups.
I suppose. Still hearing the music though.
Yeah, it sticks around until you, like, because there's that upstairs area yet.
No.
Yeah, Nintendo...
I'm not interested in your teacup dance, Ashley.
Nintendo do need to just... Because their games are great. You know...
Are they?
Yeah. They're polished, they're always, you know, they're always... I've never played, like, what I'd call an objectively bad Nintendo game.
Star Fox Zero.
Which one was that?
The most recent one.
I don't think that was entirely bad. The flying sections were great. Like, I enjoyed the flying sections. The,
It wasn't. The controls were basically flawed. Just forcing us to use the bloody dual screen thing.
Well, the flying, you could ignore that. The problem was when you went into the land areas and when the bosses, like the last bosses, well, really forced you to use that horrible fucking unchangeable control scheme.
Well, you had to use it to aim while you were flying as well.
Not really.
If you were just trying to get to a place, I'll grant you were alright, but when you engaged in a pitched battle, would have been a whole lot less annoying to not have it.
Oh, yeah, no, I hated the fact that you couldn't change it. Like, that just basically fucking ruined the game. But also, that wasn't Nintendo didn't develop that.
Okay, well, that was his contribution.
You know, like...
Piss flaps.
Good job.
Yeah, great little crescendo to your performance there. Encore, maestro.
You may want to heal Ashley up at next opportunity. The little munchkin doesn't really have much left in her.
Fuck her. I want her to die in pain.
Okay. Well, we'll see what the game says about that.
It will say, Leon, dead. And I will laugh.
I like after all this time they're sort of doing what part of me suspects they sort of wanted to do with Zelda.
Well, it's basically the first Zelda.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere, go straight to the final boss if you want.
You mightn't do so well, but...
No, but the option's there. It's embracing the pure sandbox thing.
Or just, you know, the world. The world seems really large. I mean, obviously there's the problems that can come with that. Like, will it be really big and fucking empty? But I mean, I think Zelda has, like, luck on its side in that it was... You gotta push combine. Oh, you don't? Huh.
No, you don't.
Has luck on its side in that the world you're exploring is one where the lore is already heavily built up.
Yes, this is the one with the hole in the ceiling, isn't it?
Dang hole. I think there's a red herb around somewhere. I think it's on the chair there. Nope, that's shotgun shells. That's a green herb. I know there's a red herb around it. Have you tried the doors where those dudes came... Like, if you go back upstairs, there were those doors to the left and right where the dudes came out of. I think there might be stuff in there.
No, I don't think they opened. I'll look.
Yeah, have a look. Oh yeah, those ones. Or are they the slidey doors?
They are...
Oh yeah,
slideys.
So there's a red herb around it. Oh.
Here's a question from our old friend Homaster, who's up to his usual tricks. What do you think is the best way to find female gamers?
I'm renaming this dude Ho Novice.
Oh, Homaster. You have to turn in your Ho PhD.
Ho Beginner. Ho Learner's Permit. I don't think you even have his Learner's Permit. You haven't even seen a car. Reload that sucker.
I think if you're asking us this, man, then I'm not sure you'd even know what to do with the gamer girl, even if you found one.
I legitimately don't. You know what? I think you need to find yourself.
Yeah.
Ho Master needs to master Ho Master before he can master Hose.
Ah, fuck, I remember this bit.
Yep. Here comes fun, Yahtzee.
Are you coming then?
You might have to, like, tell her to...
Whoop!
I think they're playing silly buggers with you. They're just messing... Oh, oh.
Yeah.
I heard a chain.
Is someone there? There's nobody in.
I don't think they... Oh.
Impish Leon. And you. And you.
Fuck your shield. Go back to Iran. Oh, you snuck up. I should have taken the head off. That was a bit of a mischief.
No, it fucking shouldn't.
Right on him. I think one guy in the front there tried to duck the shotgun.
Yeah, both of you get in the way.
So great.
Thanks for that.
Oh no, it's the unkillable Captain Helmet.
We'll see about that. Ha!
Kick, take. Which one? My bum. My bum.
Yeah, right in it. I guess now they're coming down from that ceiling hole.
Damn ceiling hole. Really ought to get that patched. Monks keep leaking every time it rains men.
Preserving that ammo. What would you think is the best way to find female gamers then, Gabriel? In a game?
I mean, if you want to meet, like, I respect the fact that you want to meet women that share hobbies, because, yeah, that's a sensible, you know, go to events, you know, go to LANs, things like this, like...
Well...
I mean, that's the best option, I mean... Go online to some sort of dating profile situation.
Well, I guess the trouble with going to a LAN is that
it's mostly
a lot of boys there are probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And if a single woman walks in there, she will be immediately flanked on all sides.
You know what? Take dancing lessons, Home Master. Go do salsa, or if you're not into that, go do capoeira.
Yeah, put your back into it. You my slave.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh, come on. Okay, that was... in retrospect, should probably have healed her at some point. But in my defense...
I just bust out the shotgun and get rid of shield, bro,
But in my defense, I am very stupid.
That is an excellent defense.
Thank you.
I think that's,
I made it myself.
Yeah.
Hehehehe.
What is your favorite type of crisp or chip from Eat Nerd Love?
I like skips.
What is that?
It's a prawn cocktail flavor maize-style snack that melts in the mouth.
Fucking hell, that took me on a journey there. I was expecting... It's a British thing made of salt and potato. I actually really just like plain thins, like just salt or salt and vinegar if I'm feeling a little festive.
Yes, I like a plain, salty snack.
Really thin, like I quite enjoy like the just sort of light ones that you can kind of... Alright, that guy's unstunnable, I think. This is going worse than last time. I think you're being too stingy with the... Oh, she's gone. Hey, nice.
Ow.
Alright, bit of an...
Alright, this is getting a bit silly.
And I love that you can't shoot her while she's being, like, held.
Well, yes, you wouldn't want to interfere with the romantic moment. Oh, for God's sake.
That was not the best time that could have happened.
Okay, shield bro, come over here. I got to want to take a group photograph.
Say, oh god, it burns.
Tee-hee.
Yeah, so a plain thin like in Brisbane they're called thins, like I think they're lays, like you'll get them elsewhere. One of those, really thin, plain or salt and vinegar. Assuming you were doomed characters in a B-grade horror movie, please narrate the circumstances of your respective deaths. From Gary Yap.
Oh.
Flash grenade, maybe?
Ugh. Yeah, this is getting on top of me, I gotta admit.
Huh.
Okay,
Well, I guess that settles that argument.
I guess you can shoot her while she's on someone's shoulder. Thanks for the advice.
You shot it, like, with the shotgun. Like, shotgun spread hit her. It must have... I don't know, maybe it, like, fucking... Like, Pulp Fiction just went around her perfectly.
Trying to... Having to think about talky things as well.
They'd get me on the toilet.
Ooh, I'll have that.
I think you need to think more about, like, less about saving ammo and more about spacing. Like, that's... You know, don't be afraid to use like, I'd use pistol now because you don't have shield guys out. Ah, that's Pisswig. That should have fucking killed it.
Well, quite a little decap attack we're having here.
I remember that game. There was another one too called Dynamite Heady, and I find it strange that there's basically two games where a dude throws his noggin at you.
Well. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Well, the important thing is, Ashley didn't get hit.
I lost no health there.
Huh. You just kind of faintly bothered by the
Yeah,
fumes.
just go, ow!
Nice.
As one would snatch their hand away from the flame. Alright, doing better this time.
Yeah, like sprint around the nice little water features, because then you get, you know, time, you get... Oh, just as a kick thing was coming up too.
Oh. Bugger, shit, bollocks, etc.
Because I think if you get distance, you could use the rifle, because you've been really good with that.
Well, that's the distance being the operative word. I hate that shield man.
Shield man!
Duh! You bastard. I wanted to knife your ass.
Oi, come here, you cheeky bugger. Nice. Ding, ding, ding!
Between the eyes. Yes.
I'm just trying to think about, like, what kind of horror villain do you think would get you?
Well, if this were Friday the 13th, I would be that one character in Friday the 13th Part 7, who is this hopeless, aspiring writer who kept coming up with really shit ideas and got shut down by the attractive woman and then got killed.
How'd he get killed?
I think it was kind of generic.
Just
well, he was
machete through the chest.
If memory serves, he was doing the thing where Jason walks into the room behind them and they don't look around but assume it's someone else. And they go, aha, so you're back for more, are you?
I knew you'd come to me, Laura.
Yes, one of those.
Alright. So just, Jason would get you by machete through the chest because you thought the girl was in the room.
Yeah, I'd be that guy.
Suddenly has the weight of, what I'm presuming is an upward of 250-pound fucking
I guess you'd be the
Murdosaurus.
I guess you'd be the sports jock
Yeah.
who vastly overestimates his physical
I'd
capability.
be Bro Dudson, and I'd be like, I'm offensive tackle, and I'd basically try to spear him, and I'd sort of break my collarbone on him.
You'd be that dude in Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, who tries to box him and then punches him like 8 times in the head.
And each time it doesn't work.
And then goes, alright, take your best shot, and then Jason punches his head off.
Yeah, I'd be that dude. I fucking love that in movies, and it happens in real life occasionally too. Like there's that wonderful internet video.
Punched off?
No, not the heads punched off part, but like that internet video where that fat kid powerbombed the little feral kid who was punching him in the face.
Yeah.
Casey, that's a great example of it in action, where you punch somebody in the face and it does nothing. And normally, to a sane animal, that means fuck. Because you've just picked a fight with something way too strong for you. Like, you're gonna get hurt. And then, he punches this kid in the face and then just tries to punch, and it does nothing, like, doesn't even stagger him. And then he tries to work the body a bit. If I walked up to, like, Jason and took, like, a solid shot, hit him in the head, nothing happened. Okay, it's time to reassess. I think I need to fall back.
Well, you'd go for the solar plexus then, wouldn't you?
No, fucking belt. Anything that can take a full tilt shot to the jaw without really being annoyed is not something you want to kind of duel. Reload the shotgun as well.
Yeah. Gotta be prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for the door to start juddering, kick it open, throw a grenade, back up.
I'd maybe let them open it, because then they'll be clustered around. Or, I mean, don't let them open it into you, yeah. 12.
Hee.
Because,
Alright, time to get moving.
I've had, like... When I was wrestling, when I was, like, fucking 15 and 16, I was the lightest person in the class. So...
Come on, girl.
She's getting like, boomy knock it all
Oh,
off.
for God's sake. Fine, you can have this shitty thing. Oh, double pants with large fries.
Alright.
Okay, this is going from bad to worse. Alright.
Good choice. Now, rifle or shotgun the shield, dude.
Yes. Ashley, follow me.
Yeah, let's go for a brief constitutional. Nice. Cause yeah, I've wrestled like people who are just, I was 64 kilos at the time. I think this dude was like 98, and it wasn't like a proper like match or anything. It was just have some practice against a behemoth.
Bugger.
Oh, that's empty. And that sucked. And, I've sparred people who are just...
Oh, for God's sake.
way bigger and way stronger than me. And you kick them, and they can just... their ribs just take it, they're fine.
Man, he just tanked that.
And there's this horrible animal moment of, oh shit. God. You got some fire grenades?
Yep. And one last guy with a shield. Pew! So I guess I'll just throw that then. And I think I will go back and use that save point before I turn this lit handle.
Yeah, it's using the noodle.
Certainly is.
Yahtzee, you say you always write at least 1 page a day. About how many words is that, since font sizes and margins and shit can alter the amount of text on a page? From Red Rob Rising.
Well...
I don't imagine you sitting down and turning the fucking, like, the font all the way up. You do, like, 5 sentences. There you go.
Well, it is important to be spaced quite well when you're writing a book that you know is going to be edited by someone else later.
Do they...
So
wouldn't they have a rule about what... Because academically there's...
No, just... not in this...
You need, a 12-sized font minimum... and
well, it
double
used to be
spacing.
the case that publishers would request a manuscript be formatted in a certain way, but with the digital age, that's not as important. I tend to use 1.5 spaced Courier New.
So pretty much almost the default.
Font size 12. Well, I use Courier New rather than Times New Roman because Courier New is a universal width font.
Isn't Courier New the new default? I thought it was.
Don't think so. Well, I haven't used any extremely recent... Where do you come from?
Butterball! From the whole of Infinite Shield Dudes. Alright, that was unfortunate.
I hate these shields. I hate them very much. And I hate this non-penetrative pistol as well. Don't know what the hell he was hoping to accomplish with that. Well, at least we've got 3 to replace. The ones we just used.
Oh, come on. You're probably gonna have to...
Right, get turning.
Dude, pistol. Like, you gotta save fucking... She just, like, dropped straight back down to...
Oh, bloody hell.
The hand still in place. Oh. Oh.
Don't you dare.
Look at the smile on his face.
Alright, how you doing?
Oh. Get her back, turn on the crank.
This is turning into a comedy of errors, this is.
This is a hard area. Like, this is one of the...
Don't you patronize me.
I'm not, it's a legitimately difficult fucking portion of the game.
Huh. That worked a bit faster than it usually does. Do you think the game took pity on me?
Good old pity. Sweet, gooey pity.
Shall I give this to Ashley?
Yeah.
Might as well.
I mean, I think you do have to level her health because things start...
Well, self-evidently.
Being able to kill her almost off the bat.
Is anything gonna kill us now?
No, I think this is the point where you'll need to have your aiming hat on.
I have always got my aiming hat on.
Because Ashley has to go turn the crank setter up in a certain area.
Oh, that's right.
And you have to keep her from getting yoinked away.
Well, let's harvest first.
Yes.
Begin reaping the grain.
Yahtzee and Gabe, how much do you know about your heritage, and is there anything notable about your ancestry? From Unimaginative ID.
Well, my surname is Old English. It means bunch of trees with crows in it. So it was probably a place...
That amuses me.
It's probably a place name. We were probably someone of Crowshaw at some point.
Pretty much all naming conventions back then, wasn't it? Where you're from or what you do.
I think we had a famous historical personage in the family, a Sir Richard Crowshaw, who's got a plaque in some cathedral somewhere.
Sounds lovely.
And that's what we wanted, rifle ammo.
Yeah.
But if you search for Crowshaw online, it's mostly results of me.
Some of my kin have important roles in the formation of the Australian Labor Party out in Barcaldine.
Oh, apparently my family can trace our lineage back to William the Conqueror.
Huh. Personally, though, I don't know that much about my.
Yes, you're descended from lineage. Pig thieves, like all Australians.
Probably.
Right, here's the fun part.
Ding!
Ba-bow. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, there's a guy who came in for the right door as well, so he'll be making his... Oh!
Hello.
Hello.
Hello to everyone.
Step right up, step right up. Oh, that sucks. I should have killed him.
Bugger. There!
You're in my way.
Shit.
Oh, that's a shame.
Well, that's one.
Maybe not be spending too much of that ammo on guys close to you, but... Nice.
Oh, bugger.
You have pistol ammo, like I'd really...
I'll buy us some time. I'm just gonna...
You got like 11 shotgun, that's...
Not much use in the long range, is it?
Well, I was thinking more for these cuddle fellows who seemed so intent on making your acquaintance.
Oh, bloody hell.
That fellow dropped some ammo.
Yes, I noticed. Thank you.
That guy dropped some putters. How do you pronounce that? Putters? Pooters?
What?
Pars? The currency. Oh, how is that cunt still living?
He has the luck
there's more cunts.
He has the luck of the devil, it seems. Alright, that'll do it. Now, go on back down here, you silly moo.
Whoa! Shotgun behind you, behind you.
Yes, I know. Let's make this one count. What did you think that was going to do, man?
Yeah. Alright, I think that guy's dead.
He definitely is.
Meaty.
Now, I gotta get you now, haven't I? Because you can't even jump 12 feet.
That's not even 12 feet. Like that. And that's a survivable drop. Just run.
Any more coming?
No. Like, she can make that jump, which is way harder.
Well, not really. Alright, time for a turkey shoot. Come and get us. No, fine.
Why do you think some good games like Portal or Undertale attract such horrible fan bases while others like Dark Souls don't? From Awesome Gamer of Mystery.
Well, the funny thing is...
Go through the door.
Both the games you've mentioned that have horrible fan bases there are comedy games. And I think that might be related. Because you can see the same with like Monty Python fans. Comedy fans can be absolute assholes. Because, of course...
There's a giant wall of difficulty with Dark Souls as well. And Dark Souls is very alienating.
Hey, look who's here!
So, the alienating factor of Dark Souls means anybody really invested in it is going to be fairly ingrained into the culture that it builds.
Well,
like, Dark Souls 3 is a complicated little... Like, the people set up little rings with those stones, and then they have, like, fight clubs. Like, a friend of mine was, like, the boss of the fight club for a little while, and he'd just stand there with this big, ridiculous item that he had, and people were allowed to fight within the ring, but if the fight sort of spilled out, they had to get back in, otherwise the other people standing around and watching would boomy knock them as punishment.
Well, there's plenty of assholes in Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think it's almost because that game's... There's an asshole component built into that game, like the whole invasion thing. Just like, I'm coming to get you.
Don't one of these statues have something?
There she is.
I think
I don't engage with the fan bases for like Portal or
fans of comedy games invariably just quote the funny lines until they're not funny anymore. That's all they do.
Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
Oh, I bet you do.
I was like, there's not really an awful lot quotable from Dark Souls. Just off the top of my head, nothing kind of leaps to mind.
Well, I'm saying the other games are quotes.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm providing that as a counterpoint to support your point. Not a counterpoint.
Well,
contrast.
It's not quoted because it's not a comedy game.
Are there examples, any kind of examples you can think of where it's like maybe a dramatic or less humorous game that has quotable components? Because I can think of movies that, have sort of...
I think people just tend to quote comedy more because they want to leech off its success. Target practice. Game rules. Receive prizes by scoring above 1,000 points. Bonus points will be awarded for headshots. Game rules continued. A scoring Salazar target will appear with successive hits. Shooting an Ashley target will deduct points. Prizes. 1 bottle cap will be awarded for every 1,000 points scored. Special bottle caps will be awarded by either shooting all the wooden targets except Ashley or scoring above turning
Is this French or Asian? Where
turning into a racist Chinese accent. Yeah. There are 24 bottle caps in all. Each time you enter a new shooting range, 60 bottle caps will become available. And
why are you in here doing this?
I want to play the funny mini game.
Okay.
What else is anything else around here?
No. I mean, play the mini game if you want.
I will. Fine, let's talk to this one of the merchant siblings.
Welcome.
Alright, let's rapid fire it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, the best way to deal with a horrible fan base is to fucking ignore it. Like, Dark Souls has a multiplayer component, but you can also, largely ignore it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much the fan base is going to be relevant to your day. If you're engaging with the fan base of Portal or Undertale, then stop engaging with the fan base of Portal. Like, why?
Well, you can't help it on the internet.
Really?
Yeah, if you hang around on standard social networks and stuff, it crops up all the time.
Just ignore it.
Well, that's an easy thing to say.
Yeah, that's an easy thing to do. Like, you have to give a shit about it for it to hurt you.
Ooh.
Nice!
I'm the best at this game.
This is... I never did this when I had the thing.
Nice.
The game originally, but... It is weirdly out of place. That's all fucking... the game's had some jarringly out of place shit, but that is, without a doubt, the most odd thing that I think this game has in it.
4 bottle caps.
What do the bottle caps even do? Aren't they like little... Pip-Boy things? Like, just little buddies or something? Oh.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, that's little... And they have a sound.
Sound like he's saying hater.
Is he Link?
Hater!
He's Link.
Hater! Hater! Hater? Hodor! Hodor! So what do you think hater's short for?
Seize the day.
Herald the Tuna. Herald the Tuna, Leon! Herald the Tuna! Herald Tuna! Herald the Tuna! Herald Tuna! Herald Tuna! Hail there! Hail there! Hail there!
Sorry I made you time retarded.
In jokes.
Let's see.
Let's take bets on what she's gonna say. I figured it would be that. I thought it would just be either Leon or Help. I got surprised.
Yeah, I was just expecting Leon.
Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people.
That's quite a long one.
Yeah.
Did you send out those invitations? I told you no more than 50 people.
Why bottle caps?
I don't know. I think this is a Japanese thing. Like, I think like these little doodads and googles are popular in Japan.
Well, this is a spoiler. We haven't met this character yet.
Leon, now!
Look at that leg there. Goes all the way up to her bum.
I mean, you have if you played Resident Evil 2.
Well, we haven't in this game, which is
This
intentionally
is only Resident Evil
tangential
4.
from the rest of the series canon. Right, I've had my fun.
How long have we been on?
Nearly an hour. I'm just saying I was having fun. I've had my fun in the shooting range.
Rudy Tooty, point and shooty.
Guess we should see if we can buy stuff.
Ah, ammo tune-ups.
Yeah. Do you want the Red 9 stock?
I don't really think it's that necessary.
Or the semi-automatic rifle scope? Well, we've done all right without it, haven't we?
Yeah, like the sort of default.
Alright, I guess we're building this one up a bit. He never ceases to find it funny, and that's why we love him.
Yeah, like I just imagine him like sitting at his like little fucking gun maker thing with all the tools, just giggling away, fiddling with the machines.
Any of these rifles could do with the capacity. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
This is due for capacity upgrade. Get some extra ammo. He said come back anytime.
Finally,
What is it that dictates that?
when you're least expecting it. Yeah, let's see. How do you deal with your anxiety attacks? From Cynical Dickhead 69.
Well, I find if we're being all serious about our mental health issues now, I find the best thing to do is to share them with someone you trust. I usually get onto Facebook and share them with my girlfriend, and she's used to my quirks and foibles, so she's very understanding.
There you go. Just get a girlfriend.
Old stranger. Thank you. Is that
Yeah,
all?
fuck it.
Thank you.
Why didn't you say it? Okay, I got a theory. I will test my theory.
So he only says it once you've entered a location?
Yes.
Ah.
Let's see.
You should buy another first aid spray.
I don't think we have the money for it anymore.
Things on sale. What are you buying?
No, we don't.
Oh, poo-poo.
Unless we sold some shit.
TMP ammo.
Is that all? Thank you.
Well, I've been pretty shit playing the game today, but I think I... Oh, we can't afford it. Oh no, that's selling. But I think I improved my copybook.
Come back anytime.
There he goes. I think I
have
improved my
discovered.
copybook on the firing range. I think I did bloody well there.
Yep. You really proved yourself where it doesn't count.
Oh, well, just for that, I'm going to make us get the entire bottle cap collection.
No!
Ha ha ha. Any cupboards here?
That one is.
Ah, yes. Ooh, that's what we needed. It'd be nice if the merchant sold ammo, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be lovely.
Because you know he has it, because he gives it to you for freebies when you get an upgrade.
I guess he's hoarding it.
Sneaky bugger.
What's up here?
The way back from an area you complete.
Of course it is.
This is one of the little
old
hubs.
Dark Souls feeling.
Yeah. There's a massive zombie outbreak in Sydney, and all flights out of Australia are grounded. What's your zombie plan? From Piconeeks.
Well, just stay here, because
Yeah.
Sydney's a very, very long way
Very
away.
long way, yeah.
Zombies will all fall apart and get eaten by vultures by the time they get
Like, honestly, my zombie, A, Australia is colossal. B, fuck all population, so really getting, you're not going to get like a fucking giant horde, really. Like, that'd be hard. And I just, if things got shitty, I just drive west until I hit desert, because they desiccate. There's no way a zombie's surviving like that. Even a virus zombie, is surviving the fucking...
Oh yeah, that's the bit where Ashley does the really stupid thing. Stand conveniently between these two things.
Ka-chunk. Cuddle time!
There you go.
Pretty sure I could wiggle out of that, but alright.
You couldn't. That would probably just
That would just crush you.
Yeah, that would crush you to death, that would.
And break me. I probably wouldn't lean right in the middle of those, though, to be honest. Like,
She can't hear you, Leon. Alright, well, end of chapter. That'll do for the finish. A couple of minutes to answer questions, though. Well, if there was a zombie outbreak in closer to Brisbane, I guess my flat's on the second floor, so I'll probably be alright. I'm behind 2 locked doors.
what about food?
Yes, the only problem would be zombies already in the building, I suppose.
Well, what about food? I mean, that's because, you don't have a really stocked fridge.
Well, because we're in the inner city, could probably get up to the roof. Manufacture some way around jam style.
A bedsheet kind of bridge.
Possibly.
I mean, what kind of zombies are we talking? Because, if we're dealing with the kind of agitated 28 days later ones, those are more physically dangerous. Like, I'd go out in a zombie apocalypse if they're the slow-mos. Because I reckon with Brisbane's, you're not going to find a really big horde.
They could take you by surprise. Brisbane's got
ninja zombies.
Brisbane's got narrower streets than some cities.
I wouldn't exactly be putting myself in those kind of predicaments. I'd take a bowling pin. I think a bowling pin's a real good zombie knocker.
If you say so.
Well, it won't get stuck in their head. Like, that happens a lot in Walking Dead. They have a really good thing that's good for poking brains, and then it gets stuck in their head because it's a pointy. I'd go for bludgeony.
What if bludgeon doesn't work?
It's a bowling pin, man. If going by zombie,
What if it's kind of zombie where you have to destroy the brain, don't just knock it around?
Well, yeah, well, that's, it would crush the skull. If you bring a bowling pin down fully onto a rotten head, it's gonna...
Why a bowling pin, specifically?
I already have a bunch at my house.
Well, there you go. I've always felt if it came to that, if I needed a quick melee weapon, I'd just lift the top off this mic stand.
Really?
Yeah. No, not this one, the other one. Because that's the one where it's loose.
I suppose it's got out of range. You'll have the range advantage.
You can take the top bit off and just use it as a handheld weapon, or you could keep it on the longer part and
poke, push,
and swing.
I think maybe shoving the legs and knees. Brisbane's really hilly as well. Like, that's one thing I've always wanted to... I've never seen a zombie movie where there's really steep hills. There are, like, out in West End, for instance, like fucking Sankey Street is basically a cliff that someone put bitumen on. And there is no way in hell I believe a zombie could get up that or walk down it without just rolling.
How'd you?
With my elite hack skills.
Oh, yes. And here's where some of the worst dialogue in the game comes
They have,
about.
like, a tech Spaniard.
When Leon and Salazar have their little bull cock-waving contest over the airwaves.
Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some
Oh, yeah, I know what's coming next.
Invisible creepies.
Because boredom kills me.
Oh, Jesus.
I look forward to our
They're both so bad at tough talking. This is like watching a cripple fight. The verbal equivalent.
There's a moment in a movie, Twin Falls, Idaho, where a pair of Siamese twins have a fight.
Ashley
with
on
themselves.
other side. I'll get on other side. Must find other route.
On the plus side, at least you don't have to worry about her for a while now. Or I won't have to worry about her. Oh, this is great. It's going to sync up, so I get all the Ashley Freeze times, and you get all the Ashley times.
Laugh it up. You get the insects.
Yeah, those can be a bit of a bugger. I don't like invisible enemies. Those are sucky. The fucking invisible pinkies. Or what are they called again? From Doom. The invisible pinkies in Doom.
The spectres.
Yeah, spectres.
Spectres.
Those are a pain in the ass.
Let's do one more question. What do you think would be a better threat to the Rebel Alliance than yet another Death Star? If you were an Imperial officer any week, how would you go on defeating them? Well,
From already a demon.
you never really see intelligence warfare in Star Wars films, do you?
Isn't that kind of the crux of what Rogue One's supposed to be?
I don't know, but you couldn't... It's just very distinct bad guys and very distinct good guys. There's never like a spy on the good guy side. I guess Lando
Both in
Calrissian
spies.
sort of, but then he became good again.
He was a multiple agent.
They don't focus on spies as characters though, because I guess because they're not wholesome.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Because what's to stop you from just having, like... Because the galaxy's big, and there seem to be a lot of goddamn planets that are habitable. I mean, I'd just draw a big line and go, all right, you guys are on that side and we're on this side. But I'm figuring there must be some sort of resource or something they're fighting over.
Possibly. If you took a character from Game of Thrones who was even just a mid-tier manipulator from that, he'd probably take the Star Wars universe over in in a week. Who's not? I mean, Littlefinger, he'd just be gone in a second. But who's a mid-tier manipulator in Game of Thrones? Would you put Tyrion on the mid-tier?
No.
Height-wise?
I wouldn't put Tyrion.
Okay,
Tyrion's managed to talk his way out of everything.
God-tier manipulation, Littlefinger, Olenna Tyrell, Tywin Lannister? Well, I guess he's not so much manipulating as just...
He was just in charge.
Just being in charge.
Yeah, he had command presence.
Being commanding and leaderly.
I'd put Tyrion up there. I mean, he has every fucking reason to not be successful, but he keeps managing it just
fucked up me
pure charisma. Huh?
Fucked up me reading, though.
Yeah, well, I suppose, yet to see how that's going to play out, now that it's different from the books.
That was his off day. We haven't yet seen the awkward explanation.
I don't know. The Hound.
The Hound.
The Hound in the mid. I could maybe go Sansa.
I guess she's going up there. I think I would place...
she's just leveled up to mid-tier.
I would put Arya higher than Sansa on the manipulation field, just for like the blind fight win in the last episode. I mean, a lot of her story has been kind of retarded lately, but...
Yeah, it's just been... It's nowhere. Like, it just did a big circle. Which kind of bummed me out. I was just like, oh, this is going somewhere interesting. Nope.
Well, it does...
It was fucking Soul Calibur for a few episodes, and then that was it.
That is kind of annoy me when people like talk about stories in Game of Thrones and they say, oh, well, it was all pointless then. I mean, sure, you could just skip straight to a big fight between dragons and White Walkers, but I think it's nice to meander around the houses and just see little nuggets of story between people.
Oh, I don't like it.
People were saying the whole River Run side plot in this series was pointless because it lasted 2 episodes and ended anticlimactically, but I think there were fun little dramas and interchanges we got from it.
That and big events occurred and characters interacted again, and again, because it's a character show, these... Like the whole thing with how Brienne and Jaime, like they, I don't think that's a completed sort of arc yet.
Do you think when Brienne talks about her relationship with the Lannister family on Facebook, she lists it as "it's complicated"?
She doesn't strike me as a Facebook girl.
Well, she's eager to please.
Yeah.
Well, if she was sworn to someone who told her to go onto Facebook, she'd do it.
Yeah, I imagine her kind of like. One of those paid like social media gurus where she doesn't really like do anything personally, she just like retweets all their stuff. I think that'd be her. Just be like almost a professional retweeter. Like just all of Lady Catelyn's just stuff, like little liked by Brienne. Like almost straight away too.
I wonder if there's a big market for Game of Thrones social media parodies.
They're probably, dude. I'm willing to bet like fucking what are they? College Humor. I'm willing to bet College Humor's got like an archive of that.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's just, a fucking something any lazy hack could hammer out in about 20 minutes.
Maybe that's what the Ravens do.
Yeah.
The Ravens are the Westeros equivalent of Facebook. And Samuel Tarly is the big nerd who is on it constantly.
He really is.
Red Woman looked at me slightly. Better go and consult Raven Ned about this. Do you think she likes me, Internet?
How do I hit on her? Signed Samuel Tully, the Home Master.
He's not a Tully, he's a Tarly. Get it right.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The Tullys are River Run, the Tarleys are...
Tarleys are based out of Hornhill, but they're a vassal house of the Tyrells in the Reach.
Oh, okay.
The Tullys were the great house of the Riverlands.
Have you been on the Wikipedia?
But now the Freys are.
Did you read the books?
No.
See, I haven't. I'm not going to read the books until either their finished story is dead.
I haven't read the books, but I have
read the Wikipedia.
Well, a bit of that, but mainly I get all this from watching the histories and lore segments on YouTube.
Huh.
Which
I don't watch those.
They're the extras on the DVDs.
Oh,
so they do these nice little animated featurettes about the histories and lore, and they're quite fun to watch. And they're narrated by one of the characters in character.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, that tickles my fancy. I like the idea of that. I'd watch a show that was just like Bronn and Tyrion, like, traveling around reviewing restaurants.
Yeah, there should be like a novelty Let's Play series.
Or like the
Apparently the girl who plays Arya Stark does a lot of like vines and stuff.
That doesn't surprise me. I know the kid, Carl from Walking Dead, apparently streams lots of League of Legends. That's his, like, summer job, is fucking LOL streaming.
I'd like to see something play with the personalities, like, guess.
There might be rules about that.
I don't know.
Like, because that's verging on copyright.
It'd be fun just to see two of them streaming something, like the Hound and Arya streaming Overwatch or something.
That in character, that I'd love to watch.
Yeah.
Because they had, like, on Clueless Gamer recently, they had Lena Headley and,
I bet Clegane would play Road... who's that big piggy dude?
He'd start off with Roadhog, he'd immediately move to May and never change. I started playing May last night, and I'm like, this is fucking broken. She's bullshit.
They've nerfed a couple of characters recently, didn't they?
Yeah, they fiddled with McCree and
yeah, that's
Widowmaker.
right. They reduced the damage of his fan attack, which was apparently just not even funny.
No, because he could do that fucking roll, reload, flashbang a goddamn Reinhardt, and then just go bibbidi-bibbidi-bib, and then your Reinhardt was dead, and that was bullshit. And
Bibbidi-bibbidi-boo, you
yeah,
say?
that's what Fan the Hammer sounds like. Bobbidi-bibbidi-boo.
Bobbidi-bibbidi-boo.
And then you're dead.
Bobbidi-bibbidi-boo.
It's not bibbidi-bobbidi-boo, because that makes, like, dresses and shit. You don't want to get them mixed up.
Okay, this has been clarifying the meaning of bibbidi-bobbidi-boo.
Yeah. Not bobbidi-bibbidi-boo.
Not bibbidi-bobbidi-blop. Which is what I did to your mum last night.
Excellent.
Good night, everyone.
Doodles.